Back to South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the PBA Chameleon Championship, part of the Geico World Series of Bowling. Lon McCarron with Randy Peterson, Kimberly Pressler, and there is Deadeye. 53-year-old Walter Ray Williams Jr. looking for title number 48, Randy.
Hard to believe we didn't see him on a telecast last year. It's the first time that's happened in 26 years.
Isn't that amazing? He had 26 years in a row in a TV appearance, opening up the match here against Scott Norton on the left lane. Yeah, that's Deadeye. A style that has brought him so many accolades. PBA Hall of Famer in '95, USBC Hall of Famer in 2005. And now Norton coming off a 225-194 win in the opening match against Fawaz Abdullah of Bahrain. Wow, what a tough opening frame for Norton against the best in the game.
It's the first time we've seen a ball go high. Scott Norton all day.
Norton opens, and perhaps that begs the question, is he intimidated playing against one of the best to ever show up?
As amazing as he is, and I mean, obviously he's the greatest bowler of all time. I mean, maybe not obviously, some people are going to argue Earl Anthony, but hey, he's certainly, you know, but at the end of the day, he still has to show up and throw 10 frames just like I do, and it's a one-game match, and I've beaten him before, and he's beaten me before, so, you know, it's a one-game match, and anything can happen. I'm just going to go out and throw the ball as well as I can.
So after that open frame, Norton will try to right the ship here in the second. Wow, 7-pin stays.
The scary part about having a southpaw on the telecast, if you're a right-hander, is if they have a good look and they're the only southpaw on the telecast, their shot's going to hold up. It's going to hold up a lot longer than the right side of the lane. Their side of the lane's not going to transition as much.
Actually, Walter Ray said he prefers to bowl against left-handers because they don't break down the lane.
Right, because they don't break down his side.
Right, his side.
But when they're good on the left side of the lane, they're going to be good the whole day.
All-time leader in career PBA Tour titles. Voted player of the decade in the 90s and 2000s.
All-time leading money winner, over $4 million. Oh, my.
He can't believe that he didn't knock them all down.
Apparently, the 8-pin has no idea who this guy is. There's that familiar up and out of it look from Walter Ray Williams Jr. as his bowling ball goes right by the 8-pin.
So there will not be a record 89 perfect games for Walter Ray. Well, we haven't seen Walter Ray Williams Jr. on TV for a while, but one of the last times that we did, Walter was a winner, and he got that win in a major championship, the 2010 USBC Masters. But now, almost 3 years later, Walter confesses that he has some doubts about his game.
Things have changed a lot since I was a superstar player. I'm still decent, but as far as the regular tour goes, I'm not quite the player that I once was, but every once in a while I can still bowl, evidently. You know, physically though, I'm feeling pretty good. I changed my grip a couple of years ago, and you know, I've got arthritis in my fingertips, and it was very painful to bowl, and I was getting to the point I just didn't want to bowl, and I knew I had to do something or else I was going to have to quit, period. And the new grip I have is a very relaxed grip. I'm in a tiny bit of pain, but it's nothing compared to what it was.
Strike solid 8-ring 10. The pins right now showing Walter Ray Williams Jr. no respect.
after Norton opened up in the first and then went spare. Walter Ray had a chance to really put the hammer down, and it's just got 9 spare twice. Go up by 11, Walter Ray. Now Norton. His 3rd PBA season. Won this Chameleon championship, as we mentioned, 2 years ago. Nice ball from Scott Norton.
I think one of the neat things about this telecast line is 4 completely diverse styles. You've got Walter Ray Williams Jr. that's a straight down and in. Fawaz Abdullah kind of in between, you know, that he's got a little bit of that hook shot. You got Scott Norton, a southpaw, and then your tournament leader, Jason Belmonte, is power personified. So, I mean, it's just a little bit of everything. So after the big 4 in the first frame, Scott Norton makes a ball change, goes to something a little less aggressive, and throws a double.
Walter Ray, after watching Scott Norton double.
Get up, Kerry, come on.
Yeah, he saw trouble coming.
Well, he was asking it to get up and carry, and right now I wouldn't use carry in the same sentence with what's going on this game thus far for Walter Ray Williams Jr. This ball just a little light. Again, striking the first, solid 8, ringing 10, and now swishing 7 for Walter Ray Williams Jr.
He talks a lot about what's next for him. He gets asked the question a lot. A lot of people say, hey, how about tour title number 50? He says, no, I'm not trying to win 50. I just got to get to number 48.
A little aura for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Pretty aggressive bowling ball, and takes his hand out a little bit and kind of keeps it nice and straight up the lane. And another ring and 10.
No breaks.
And this is starting to get monotonous.
For him, yes, indeed.
For him.
It's not all about you, Randy. Not all about you.
Just another really good shot here, and the result is the same.
Tape.
Hard to beat anybody when you can't strike when you hit the pocket.
Strike 9999.
Taping up a spare ball. Look out, folks, he's got a knife. Last spare shot that he threw, it looked like he didn't like the way his hand came out. He's going to tape it up, keep that grip nice and soft so he doesn't have to squeeze it shooting at this 10-pin.
Said the pain has lessened a lot since he did change his grip a few years ago, and that is what has elongated his career. So now, almost dead even match. Norton with Deadeye. Deadeye, the name actually of a horseshoe. He's a great horseshoe pitcher, is Walter Ray, and they named a horseshoe, competition horseshoe, after him. Working on a double, make it a turkey.
Nice ball change, Scott.
Iraq. Iraq.
Scott Norton up by 11 now on the legend. As for a re-rack. He says really everything has come together in the last year for him. He had a tough year before that, but as you mentioned, he did get married to his spouse, Craig Woodward. They moved into a new house. The business he has, he's got his own lawyer's practice in Oceanside. That is doing well. He's bowling better, and everything coming together. There is Craig Woodward. He's here with Virginia Norton and Rick Norton, Scott's parents. Trying to build on momentum now. Scott Norton.
Yeah. Hey, Norton. That's not a ham bone. That's a 4-bagger.
Scott Norton up by 21 on Walter Ray Williams Jr. trying to get into the title match against Jason Belmonte. Come on back to South Point.